at Kaiser University, previously known as Northwood. I mean, he's just been all around, and it's been incredible and a sight to see, and it looks like he's just going to continue to keep on going up and up.
And Riley Massimino won that 1985 national championship with Villanova, as that was a good shot inside by Council. And stolen off the press, trying to go right to the basket, and another basket from Jeremiah Pruitt, and a timeout taken by Champeau.
Right now, it's just been too easy for them on the defensive end. They know where the ball is going. They're just so in sync. And offensively, when you're good on defense, it pays off on offense. Exactly getting the bucket right there, 11-4.
11-4 start for this Toms River North team in a little under 5.5 minutes. For Rumson Fairhaven, the offense not really clinking right now. I think that full court press has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, definitely, and it's just the speed. And if you look over Toms River North, their defense right now is just very disruptive. Get the steal if you can, and they're very physical right now, which is giving Rumson Fairhaven some issues. But look for them to come back out of this timeout, for them to slow things down a bit, not try to compete, fast with fast. You can't be pretty fast with a fast team. You got to find a way to throw them off, slow them down, and that's exactly what Rumson Fairhaven has to do.
Rigby, Carr, Passalacqua out of the timeout with Luke Cruz and Andrew Goods for Rumson Fairhaven. Toms River North coming with the three-high trap. Rumson Fairhaven going to try to break it. Passalacqua gets it back up top with Rigby, and it's almost stolen away, and off the line was Pruitt. And that trap is coming at him hard.
Yeah, it was off the line right there, but Pruitt right there, you just see that right there. He did it on the other end and got the basket before the last timeout. They just understand where the ball is going. They have a real knack for it. They're pests defensively.
Off the inbound three is no good from Cruz. Now reset. Kick out corner, Carr three. No good. Might have got away from contact there was Micah Ford. And now sticking with the play and a foul underneath was Luke Cruz, and he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, right there, just the patience, being able to contort his body, try to get that reverse layup to go. Couldn't fall, but got fouled, and this is what they need to do. They need to play with pace, slow things down, because right now the game is too fast for Toms River North, and this is exactly how they want it to go.
Luke Cruz, the sophomore, has been logging a lot of minutes for this team. He actually played on the Puerto Rican U16 national team. And he said that was one of the really great experiences, of his life, being able to represent, his nationality and working for a potential North American championship.
Yeah, that always has to be something that, just warms your heart, being able to just go and play for your country and try to compete for something. That shows a lot of heart.
Ford with the great feed down low and a basket inside by Dushek. Trying to run the pace again. Cruz again, no good. Offensive rebound kicked out by Goods. 3-2 zone here for Toms River North. Rigby will kick it back up with Passalacqua. Coming off the bench today, but logging a lot of minutes at this point guard spot. Has no options, picked up his dribble. Stevens back across to Cruz. Up top, Passalacqua. Back to Stevens. And double team coming, he has to find something.
Yeah, you see right now the defense is just too good. They know where the ball is going. They know where to stop it. Can't get a shot off, literally.
A lot of movement, especially you've been seeing from Jeremiah Pruitt. Had a couple steals early and hounded on the double teams. Ball's almost tipped away and saved before it went on the backcourt by Passalacqua. And another steal, Ford. 2-on-2 break. Right hand finish, count it.
Oh, my goodness. You can tell that he's a football player if you've never watched it. The way he just bullied his way inside, saying, get your weight up, little homie.
I mean, he says he's a wide receiver, but that looked like a running back hitting the hole right there.
Yeah, I would not want to be in front of that. The way he just took off, the burst of speed, used his body to contort it inside. That's incredible.
Timeout taken here from Toms River North and head coach Rory Caswell in his 13th season with the team. And again, another phenomenal season starting 14-5. But he said it's been an up and down season, but they've been hitting their stride as of late.
Yeah, and I don't even know what he means by up and down because they're 14-5 on the season. So if that's an up and down season to you, then I don't know. He expects perfection, as everyone does, But 14-5 on the season, he's been doing great, and they're only going to go up. Their ceiling is really, really, really high. And it's just incredible that most of these players are football players.
So at the timeout, I imagine Toms River North is feeling really good. 10-point lead, 1:44 left to go in this first quarter. That's been the combination of high-flying defense for this team as Rumson Fairhaven will get the ball with Nick Rigby out of the timeout. Rigby passes it over to Stevens. Get Cruz open on the wing, pump fakes. Trying to go inside. And a back down, no good from Goods. Rebound, count it, and the foul. Way to stick with it, Andrew Goods there, the big man.
Way too big, too strong, too tough. Goods down low. You can't battle with them. I mean, this team, they're really strong inside, and you can see the size difference. Look for them to keep on going down low to try to give themselves some breathing room.
As he misses the free throw, going right back up with it is Cruz, and he is playing really well already with 8 points in this one.
Yeah, it's what we just said. Look for them to keep on going down low so they can keep themselves in this game. Playing down low is their bread and butter.
Back and forth, Ford going up the floor with Nelson. Ford trying to go up with it, and he's going to get fouled. And it looked like Stevens stood in his way. He'll pick up his first. How about Micah Ford early? Attacking the rim, playing hot defense, getting steals.
Yeah, Micah Ford and Pruitt as well, both of them just in the backcourt, getting into the passing lane, stealing the ball, making it very difficult for Rumson. And look for them to continue to keep at it.
Reminded me a lot of that team we just saw College Achieve and the
Yeah.
way they were doing it with Deuce Jones up top.
West Street.
And West Street. The way they were trapping in that half-court line, taking a page out of their playbook as Mike Ford hits the second free throw. 17-9, Toms River North. A minute left to go in this first quarter. As Pasquale tries to get around number 2, Tariq Council, and a steal again as it's Dushek.
The press is really giving them an issue. They haven't found a way to kind of break through it.
Council working it across. Pump fake here from Cooper. Now out in the corner, 3, no good from number 4, Jeremiah Pruitt, and the ball out of bounds. I think Pruitt was the last one to touch it. They'll go back to Rumson Fairhaven. These Bulldogs being held to 9 points in this first quarter. And a bulk of them have been scored by Luke Cruz, and his phenomenal play here, the wing, getting it done early.
Yeah, getting it done early, and where is it all coming from? Down low. Down low is where you got to bang them because they don't have an answer for you.
5th team foul against the Mariners. Now 2 shots are going to be coming at the line. That's the one thing this Bulldogs team has done well in this first quarter, being able to draw fouls.
Yeah, and teams like to draw away from playing in the post, playing down low. Now all you see is they talk a lot about the analytics, and the analytical things will tell you that you need to take as much threes as possible, jack up the three-pointers. But no, you need to go back down to the basics, how the game was in the 1990s sometimes, and play down low, and that's exactly what they've been doing. And that's where it's been giving them some life. Only a 7-point lead right now for Toms River North.
Absolutely. I think that's been the main catalyst so far as pressure coming in the backcourt. Pasquale with the defense, forcing the bad pass from Baker and a turnover.
Oh, amazing play right there from the Bulldogs, getting exactly what they want. Now 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Hopefully they could leave the first quarter with some momentum with a bucket right here.
It'll be Rigby to start this one off. 3 high trap coming. Gonna pass back and forth. Almost a turnover. Rigby able to go up high for it. Carr and Rigby just checked back into the game, the starting backcourt. Kick out of the corner. Gill back up top with Carr. Bounce pass down low. Cruz trying to go pass inside. Great hands and a play, but the shot is no good at the horn by Andrew Goods. They got the look they wanted, but it won't go. And a 17-10 Toms River North lead heading into the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely the look you wanted right there. Goods the whole team just did an excellent job with those touch passes. Finally got it to him down there in the middle, puts it up and bobbed out. But great play right there, and they're looking to make a comeback here in the second quarter for the rest of the game.
Both these teams with such similar styles in the way they approach the game, trying to really trap at the half-court line, and the way they've been utilizing their big men early has been the main focus. I think both these teams have really similar game plans.
Yeah, they do. You got to play fast. You got to interrupt the offense, steal as much as you can, make it difficult, and basically what Coach Rory says, just do your job. That's what you got to do, and both teams is doing a pretty good job at it. However, it's kind of like the guards for Tom River North are playing more like the big man because they're banging their way inside, and on the other side for Rumson, their big men are actually playing like big men. So I don't know there. We'll see who wins, if it's going to be the guards or if it's going to be the actual big men down low.
Start of the second quarter here. Rumson Fairhaven coming out of timeout. It'll be Carr, Cruz, Gill, Rigby, and Goods, the starting lineup back on the floor for the Dogs. And for Toms River North, it's going to be Jeremiah Pruitt out there with number 13 for them. That is Patrick Gallo and Micah Ford. And number 11, Owen Baker with Tariq Council. Trying to inbound it right away. Baker's flustered and stolen away by Gill. Inside, Cruz going baseline, across, out to Gill. And steal from Council inside.
That was great ball movement right there from the Bulldogs, but a little too much passing and not attacking the rim. Gets a steal for Toms River North.
They had a 5-on-4 mismatch, and they're trying to find the open man. Pruitt up top, trying to find the backdoor cut, tipped out of bounds, and a great play by David Carr to force the turnover.
Yeah, force the turnover, exactly what they needed to do. They did that on the other end, but couldn't finish. Hopefully they could convert it here because they desperately need a basket to get things going for them.
Carr hit the big buzzer beater to knock off Marlboro on January 24th in that thrilling 63-62 win, and another basket on the other end for Rumson Fairhaven.
Yeah, Goods right there with the bank-in layup. Excellent play to put them up on the board.
Ford, floater in the lane, no good. Council rebound, blocked away by Cruz. Ball's on the ground. That tie-up is ensued. Possession arrow is going to favor the Dogs.
The Dogs get another turnover. Another possession goes to them, and here they could look to capitalize now and either cut it down to 4 or 3.
And they've been showing a little bit of momentum as Toms River North has been scoreless almost the last minute and a half. Trapped in the backcourt. Rigby has to get rid of it. Rigby crosses half court. And a foul being called against Garrett. As there's too much of the body there.
This team right now, they're just really knowing how to draw fouls and bring everything into their favor.
And for Pruitt, my apologies, that's his second foul. Cruz with the inbound, jab step, going to left hand, tries to go across, kick out, great ball movement from the Dogs, and Carr, no good. But there's Goods on the rebound and the finish, and right now Andrew Goods is eating down low.
Yeah, he's feasting down low. Give him the ball and let him cook, and you could see the whole bench just getting up with praise, cheering for him because so happy with that last possession. Only a 3-point game.
Pruitt to the hole and no good on the layup, bouncing around and almost stolen. Here comes Rigby. Rigby now with it, off the feed from Gill. Now let's see the ISO games. Inside, good, kick out. And right now, a slow approach from the Bulldogs as they look to wear down this Mariners defense. Oh, and a steal on the other end. Owen Baker, coast to coast, finishes on the fast break.
Another steal for Toms River North. They just know where the ball is going, takes it coast to coast, lays it up and in.
Owen Baker, one of the best players on this team, a 3-year starter, and Coach Caswell said he's a basketball kid all the way. Cruz going to back down on Ford, tipped around by Baker, in the hands of Carr, and jelly into the rim. High off the glass.
Way too easy, taking it inside. That's been their bread and butter throughout the whole game. That's where they need to stay, keeping this game close.
Pruitt, kick it out in the corner, a 3-ball, good. knocking it down from the corner. Toms River North back up by 6. Goods, Euro, blocked away, and a foul inside.
Kazanowski right there, just being patient, getting the ball in the corner and dropping it down for the 3 to continue to give Tom Rivers North an edge in the scoring battle.
Kazanowski, gutsy player, good rebounder. And even though he's a big guy, he can knock down those 3s as well.
Yeah, could definitely do that, and that's what he just did right there, giving them some breathing room. 22-16, 5:05 remaining in the first half.
Cruz exits for the first time today as Theo Carlston going to check in for his first minutes. As 1 of 2 at the line goes Andrew Goods. And almost a turnover there. They're trying to find Pruitt on the inbound. Rigby again pestering like a DB.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely what you need right now, especially to try to turn things around.
Pruitt to inbound. Gets it across to Ford. Ford trying to attack. Goes right at the rim and a foul inside.
That is a freight train coming at you. You might as well just move out of the way. I wouldn't even want to be in front of that. He's literally driving to the rim and bodies are bumping off of him. It's incredible to see. Gets the foul call every time.
Yeah, Theo Carlston had to just hack him to avoid that easy bucket. And that's a smart play down that low block as pays dividends there with the missed free throw. Again, both these teams out of the Shore Conference. So maybe this might not be the last time we see these two teams match up this year as Ford goes 1 of 2. Always a chance in that Shore Conference tournament for these two teams to meet up again.
Yeah, and this will be an incredible battle if they do meet up again, especially if it means like it's something in the tournament for all the marbles. It's going to be incredible to watch and see.
And again, good defense here on the side by Sherrod Nelson.
That almost caught me in the face.
We're right here on the court, and that ball is hounding sometimes. Got to play quick. Carr up with Rigby. 2-3 defense here for the Mariners to try to prevent that back cut. Gill inside with Goods. Now back out with Carr. Carr, Hezzies, kicks back out. Rigby pump fake. Good ball movement from Rumson Fairhaven, taking their time, finding Goods. What a feed from Carr.
Look at that feed right there. Gets it to him. What a perfect dime. Says peekaboo, I see you. Lays it up and in.
Pruitt stops his dribble. Has to kick it back out with Nelson. Good switches here from Rumson and a foul on Pruitt, and that's his 3rd. I think that might have been a little bit of a sell job there from Rigby.
Definitely a little bit of a sell job, but this is exactly what you need to turn this around. Look, they've been getting turnovers after turnover after turnover. Just got to convert on every single one. 23-19, 4:05 remaining in the first half. They can do it.
It was Toms River North controlling the pace of play in the first quarter, and now it's the Dogs doing it in quarter number 2, and now a backcourt violation. And you can't have plays like that when you're trying to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and Coach Champo was not happy at all about that turnover right there. That was probably just a lackadaisical play offensively, passing the ball. Wish they could have that one back.
As you saw, Tariq Council heading towards the bench. He's going to come in for Pruitt, who now has 3 fouls. So he might have to take a seat for the rest of this first half. That's a big defender you're losing. It's Dushek putting on the ground, kick out now with Cooper or Nelson. Dushek pulling up from 3, high arcer, off the mark. Council with the rebound, going back up with it, no good. Way to follow your shot, and another make inside. And now it is a 7-point lead. Good, splits the double team, passes down, no good again.
Yeah, just left that one off the hand. It was like it was glued to the hand, didn't rotate or anything. Definitely wishes he could have that one back because that was probably one of the easiest baskets he's seen today so far.
That was Evan Keene who was able to get through that double team. And then with the great find inside of Goods. And Goods has been knocking those shots down all day long. Nelson. Kick over on the wing with Council. Back up top. Inside, backing down, a floater, rattles home and good for Irby Gathers.
Gathers right there, just playing well inside, continuing to extend the lead here.
Rigby off the feed and a tough take inside. And
Just
both
strong
teams
body,
exchanging.
strong body, strong frame, taking it inside. Body's bouncing off of him way too easy.
Ball was tipped there. Council gonna let one fly off the back iron. Ball rattling around, rebound inside. Irby Gathers, no good again, and Goods closing it out. Rigby putting on a dance. Finding the ball and off the backboard. Gets his own rebound. Letting one fly is Keene, and that one, that's a brick.
Yeah, he had so many. He was open for so long, just couldn't get it to fall a little too strong.
Baker back with Nelson inside. Irby Gathers, Euro step. Too strong, and a foul inside. I think they're going to get that one on Irby Gathers. Actually, no, that's going to be, yes, on Gathers, and that will be his first. 6-point game, minute 56 to go in this first half. And for the most part, I think Rumson Fairhaven's really controlled this game up to this point in the second quarter.
Yeah, they can definitely do that. And, you know, you can feel the momentum shifting. Even though they're down by 6, they really have the ball game in their hands. You can tell defensively and offensively as well, they have patience.
Oh, Council! Wow.
And he's been doing that all game. All game he's been trying to steal, block shots, been very physical, disrupting what the Bulldogs have been having going on.
Big play from Council. Really athletic 3, who's starting to really become that next evolution of player. As you know, Coach talked about him. He's a raw athlete, and he's only been playing basketball for 3 years. The fact that he's made this stride in this short of time, impressive.
Yeah, no, definitely impressive to see, but it just shows if you put in the work, you'll see the results. You put in the hard work, you'll see the results, and that's definitely what he's seeing here on this squad.
Cut inside, off the glass, no good. Rebound stays with Toms River North as Baker gets the steal.
That could have easily been called an over-the-back foul right there as he just skied and tried to grab that rebound.
No whistle nonetheless. Council tries to go inside, backing down. Layup is good as Kazanowski has 5.
Nice job right there from Kazanowski, being patient with it and floating it up and in.
Less than a minute to go in this first half. Pressure coming in. Carr's pass is tipped. Out of bounds, Sherrod Nelson. Get a hand on it. What has been the major change in the second quarter here for Rumson Fairhaven, the way they played, getting back into this one?
Rumson, it's just the defense taking advantage of it. Is right there, just spinned, almost laid it up and in, but it's the defense taking advantage of the steals, converting on those points off turnovers, and you know that's really been it, and they've been connecting on their shots, finding them inside. Been a really good job here in the second quarter.
And it looks like Toms River North might be content to hold it for the last shot. Nelson driving inside, kicks back out. Irby Gathers, no with the friendly roll. Council with the rebound, back inside. Irby Gathers, no good. Council another offensive rebound, count it, and the foul.
He just never gives up the ability to stay there, keep on fighting for the offensive rebound, gets it again, puts it up and in, and it wasn't with ease, but incredible play right there from Council just to stick with it, showing that stick-to-itiveness.
Now largest lead of the afternoon for the Mariners, up to 10 now. And again, it's Council making plays. That's 2 offensive rebounds there as he's doing a great job just getting those boards.
Yeah, it's incredible. He's been doing an amazing job. And, you know, he can look to extend the lead here by 11.
One shot at the line, no good. Rebound by Irby Gathers, kick out. Nelson a 3, air ball. And now last chance here for Rumson Fairhaven. Quick shot, Stevens at the horn, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A great run for the Mariners to close out as Rumson Fairhaven was held without a basket for the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And John, struggling there towards the end there as Toms River North got into a rhythm.
Yeah, definitely struggling there towards the end of the quarter, but this is not something that I'll hang my head low about. I'm going to go out high because this team fought back during the middle of that second quarter. They fought back, and they were doing pretty good. They were down by about 8 or 9, but it honestly didn't feel like it. It felt like the momentum was starting to shift over, but Toms River North has just been having an outstanding game from all over. Everybody has really bought in. You have Ford with 7 points, Council with 7 points as well. Incredible game from both sides.
And again, this team has been putting the pieces together, getting hot at the right time, as Rory Caswell says. And let's see if they can get another win here to close out the Metro Classic for these two South Conference teams. We're going to take a quick break here at halftime. Got about 9 minutes till the start of the second half. We got to have Luke Sirianni and Vincent Picone with the halftime report in a minute. But for now, we'll depart. Be right back.
21. If you're just joining us, welcome. I'm Luke Sirianni. This is Vincent Picone. What a game it's been. You know, it's been close for a while. Toms River went on a late run in the half to make that point differential a little bit bigger. But Rumson's struggling in a couple aspects of the game.
Yeah, struggling in a lot more. It's been a rough game for them. You could see coaches on both sides are a little starstruck of the performance that they've had. But going into the locker room right now, obviously some adjustments they can make. And coming out, you imagine the adjustments will be made, as both of these teams are very good.
Yeah, 0 for 8 specifically behind the arc. Where else are they struggling? There is another place that they're not doing well at.
Well, 0 for 8 is one thing to talk about, but Toms River hasn't been shooting that many threes, so the point differential hasn't been too bad for them. It's been all right. But Toms River has been playing incredibly aggressive down in the paint. They've been taking a lot of risky shots. We can see also Micah Ford has been, for Toms River, has been the leading scorer right now with 6. But Rumson's Andrew Goodness has been a guy that I've been looking at all day. Yes, he has 10 rebounds and 3 offensive boards, but he has been put so much pressure on down low. People crashing on him from Toms River. It's been a rough game. It's been a very physical game. But when you have a physical game, you get put at the line. And the line has not been friendly to Rumson right now. They are currently 3 for 9 from the free throw line. I mean, I don't want to call anyone out, but it's called free throw for a reason. It is a free shot, and when you're shooting 33% from there, you know you're going to be in the losing category, at least for the first half, and that's exactly what we've seen so far.
Yeah, and not only has it been, a little bit of a struggle for Rumson to kind of hit some success points in certain parts of the game, but nobody, again, it's the second game in a row, no one's been like our standout scorer yet. It's been really spread out, but you know what, I will say, Rumson's doing a good job for how that they're playing in certain parts of the game. It could be a totally different one. Currently, Toms River, 5-game win streak. Rumson, 3-game win streak. Both teams want to keep the ball rolling here.
Well, another thing is, this is Rumson's final game. On the schedule, it says it's their final game. You want to play like it's your last game every game, but this game, it actually is your final game. And on a 3-game win streak right now, they've scored at least 72 points in every single game on this win streak. This one, I mean, right now we're sitting 31-21. It's not looking like they're going to get to that 70-point mark, let alone the W mark.
No, and we'll know in just a few minutes. Will Toms River get to 15 wins, or will Rumson continue and pick up their game? We'll be back in a little bit. Garden State Hoops by All Abilities Live. John Edmond and Anthony Cafone are up next. Luke Sirianni, Vincent Picone. We'll see you on the postgame show.
Back here on NJ Hoop Recruit, powered by All Abilities Live. Second half action of the third game of day 3 at the Metro Classic basketball event between Toms River North and Rumson Fairhaven. Toms River North with a 10-point lead over the Bulldogs, and it's been a combination of everybody, but Micah Ford and Tariq Council have really taken over.
Yeah, definitely taken over, 7 points apiece. They've really been doing it big. As a whole, the whole team, 48% from the field, 33% from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line. And on the other side for Rumson, they have yet to knock down a three-pointer, 0 of 9 from deep. And that's where they need to get it going. They're doing pretty good inside, but can't get a shot to fall.
As they'll start here with Pasalacqua, guarded by Nelson, and stolen away by Baker, who's been doing that all game long. A reverse layup with the fillet package.
Filet mignon right there. He made that look a little way too easy the way he looked back and just reverse layup. Amazing play.
3-high trap here for Toms River North. Been running this the whole day. Pass to Lockwest and slow it down. Cruz passes inside, backing down. Goods, no good. Good defense inside by Kazanowski.
Yeah, right now we know that inside has been their bread and butter this whole game, but they gotta look to get these outside shots to start falling.
Baker up top with Ford. Pass to Lacqua face garden. Council. Bounce pass inside to Ford. Steps back for a three. It's blocked away by Goods. Carr trying to run in transition. Cruz pump fakes. Tries to go inside with some contact, and he's fouled.
That's what they got to do, attack the basket. Yes, they do need to go outside, but you can't go completely away from what you've been doing so well. Doing great on the defensive end, got to get the offense flowing.
Luke Cruz already today, 7 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Hasn't really gotten anything going from three-point land, but has been able to bang down low and knock down some shots.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he needs to do, just keep attacking. And hopefully, you know, that could give them some life and could rejuvenate all the others. But Goods, 9 points, 11 rebounds on double-double watch here tonight.
So Rigby will inbound on the baseline as all 4 Bulldogs on different corners of the paint. Goods gets the inbound. Back to Rigby. Working on Council. Oh, what a cross. Stops, pump fakes, and back up top with Pasalacqua. High pressure from the guards. Carr with it now. Hand off with Rigby, trying to find an opening with his defense. Switching is going great. Carr, pick. Gets it back over. Cruz, pump fakes. Gets a man flying. Spin, kick out. Rigby pump fakes. Long possession, foul. And 2 shots coming for Nick Rigby. That was a long possession. Almost took 50 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, definitely. But right there, you heard Coach Caswell saying, stay on your feet on the contest. And right there, Ford did not. He actually jumped up in the corner from the pump fake by Cruz, and that right there broke down their whole defense, which got them able to get that foul call right there. Now he's at the free throw shooting.
Yeah, good rule of thumb for players. Don't leave your feet unless the shooter leaves his feet.
Yeah.
First free throw was good from Rigby. Second one from the line, also good.
But sometimes it could be a little delayed too. Like some people could just get their shot off without jumping immediately. It's just incredible, the shots of some people.
Kazanowski stolen away by Goods. Rigby, spin move inside, foul, count it.
Wow, and Ford is shocked. Coach Caswell is shocked as well at that call, thinking that it should be an offensive foul.
Rigby doing a great job shielding off the defender with the backside, spinning inside, and putting it off the glass for the and one. Nick Rigby now sitting comfortably with 6 points as he misses the free throw. Baker and Toms River North going to slow it down. Pruitt lets a 3-5 from the corner, skims off the back rim. Carr up now with Rigby. Rigby to slow it down again. High pass inside to Goods, catching it like a receiver. Pruitt tries to tip it away. That's got to be a jump ball.
Wow. Yeah, Goods right there. He just had the size over everybody, but just couldn't get the shot up. It's going to go the other way as the possession arrow belongs to Toms River North.
There's Kazanowski getting his hand on that one and forcing the tie up. Playing some pretty good defense in this third quarter. Ford double team coming. Long pass up to Baker. Inside lefty layup, no good. And Rigby the rebound, another stop for Rumson Fairhaven. And Pruitt a steal. Council, 2-on-3, gotta wait for his numbers to get back. Ford now with it. The dynamic finished the first half with 7 points, a rebound, assist, and 2 steals. Doing a lot of everything, the Stanford commit. And a foul committed on Goods, and he didn't like that one. It seemed like there wasn't really enough there.
Yeah, I didn't see enough there as well. Not a foul call that you actually want to call in that moment. Sometimes you just want to let them go out there and play, but, I mean, the ref's seen it, so it is what it is.
Council now up top. Pump fake as Kazanowski will get it back over Baker. Screen from Ford, gets the switch. Out in the corner, Kaznowski with Cruz on him, has to pivot and get back out with Council. Double team coming. Council driving inside, no good. And what a possession there from Rumson Fairhaven. Double teams were really moving well.
Yeah, and you know, they're trying to find their stride defensively, and once they could do that, everything will start to work out for them on the offensive end. But right there, Council taking it strong to the rim, just a little too strong as he missed that layup.
Rigby trying to go inside, double team, and blocked away by Ford.
Rigby with that fake look-away dribble caught him at the moment, but wasn't quick enough to try to run to the rim.
Lead up now to 8 for Toms River North, and a timeout taken by the Bulldogs here with a 4:21 left to go in the third quarter. Both these teams coming out hot out of the gates, John, but really it's been Rumson trying to really get to the line and slow things down. Already 3 fouls against Toms River North in this quarter.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in it. Toms River North, 12 fouls and only 4 fouls for Rumson. That's what Coach Caswell was saying on the sideline after one of those ticky-tack fouls. He said, come on, the fouls are like 13-1 right now. What are we doing? He was not happy about the calls that they've been getting as of late, but that's definitely been playing a part into it. But still, they can't convert on them. They can't convert on the foul calls. They can't convert off the turnovers. And Toms River North is continuing to just soar right now with a 12-point lead.
And I think the main thing they've done really well is score off of turnovers. Right now, the difference, 17 for Toms River North and only 6 for Rumson. So that's a plus 11 in terms of points off turnovers. Really has been the main difference today.
Yeah, and definitely, I said a 12-point lead, but I think you should probably know this. It isn't a 12-point lead, but however, what I will say is that Jack, all the time, he's my math magician. He can tell numbers from out of nowhere. I'm terrible at math, so sometimes you're going to have to correct me, Confone.
Inbound, Goods misses the shot off the inbound play. Council gets the rebound. I'm not a math guy either, John.
Yeah,
so
I'm not. We went for communications.
Exactly.
No math.
We are not that smart.
I stopped taking math in high school.
Council moving it over to Pruitt. Trying to see if they can get this off-ball screen. Irby gathers, throws it away.
Yeah, right there. Dushek was just not paying attention at all. He looked away from the ball. And that's something you got to emphasize. You got to look at the ball at all moments and know where it's going. And right there, it was coming to him, went straight out of bounds.
As coming into the gym, it looks like that Roselle Catholic team who we saw yesterday dominate in that win against Manasquan. Going to be up next here on All Abilities Live as Rigby tries to go inside. Contact, Council able to get the rejection. Baker moving it back outside, tough take, and one. Irby gathers, doing it again. Looking like Kyrie Irving. That's why I got kind of mixed up there.
Yeah, got kind of mixed. I know what you was trying to do there, but a 10-point lead right now, doing exactly what you need, putting his head down, taking it up inside. And one for Irby Gathers.
A substitution here for Rumson Fairhaven as Goods will head to the bench. And that was his second foul. And coming in his place will be Theo Carlston. Irby Gathers converts at the line, lead back up to 11.
And actually, the next game will be Red Bank Catholic versus St. Peter's Prep.
Yeah, so Red Bank Catholic, I think, was the team that was coming in. I think we'll see.
Very similar in colors with Roselle Catholic, though. So
yeah,
I can see why you got mixed up.
We'll see Roselle Catholic at some point today as another turnover on the sideline for Rumson Fairhaven. And Coach Champeau needs a timeout. And it comes in waves, I think, for this team. This Toms River North team goes on those little lulls, but then they'll kick it up a notch for those 2 minutes and really put you in a really compromising position.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's going on right now, to where, you know, Rumson just keeps on continuing to try to get into a rhythm and try to get into a rhythm offensively, defensively, but it just keeps on getting faded away because Toms River North is just right there at their neck. Every moment that Rumson tries to go on a run, Toms River North stops it immediately.
This is a Toms River North team that we mentioned has gotten hot as of late. They beat a number 2 ranked Manasquan team a month ago by 10 points in a dominant showing. So this team, don't get it twisted. They are one of the elites in the Shore Conference right now. And it's been a year of the Shore Conference, I think, really, when you talk about all the great teams, Manasquan, Toms River North, Rumson Fairhaven, Southern, St. Rose now being the number 1 team in the state, who we're going to see tonight against Montverde. This has been the year of the Shore Conference.
Yeah, it has, and it's incredible that they're having this event right now because I haven't really been as much in tune with high school games because I've just been all around doing a whole bunch of things. But right now, having the ability to see these guys play and see how much heart they play with has been incredible to see.
Irby Gathers gets the friendly roll there. And again, at the timeout, Toms River North strikes again. Stevens has pressure, stolen away by Council, and he finishes with authority.
What did the rim do to you?
Council's in session.
Just manhandled the rim.
Carr getting pressured, has to get it across. Rigby back out with Stevens. Stevens layup no good, but a foul inside. And I think they're going to get this one on Council. No, it's going to be on Dushek. 4th foul now on Toms River North in this quarter.
Yeah, and Coach Caswell is not happy about that because he feels like they just keep on getting targeted with the fouls.
No good on the first free throw. Free throw shooting troubles today for Rumson. I think free throw shooting troubles for both teams today. Rumson Fairhaven 5 of 13 at the line. They've missed 8 free throws, and Toms River has missed 5. They're 2 of 7 today. So free throw shooting has not been a strength today for either team.
Yeah, right now there's a lid on the basket for both teams at the line, but especially for Rumson. It's like they can't buy a bucket right now from the free throw line. They can't buy a bucket right now from beyond the arc.
As Owen Baker now into the game for Council, as trying to get some more speed and agility. I think both these guys have similar skill sets when it comes to stealing the basketball, but we have Baker for the ball handling. Baker gets it up to Pruitt. Quick pass inside, Irby Gathers, ball stripped away and stolen. Some contact, no foul called as it's wrestled around and finally picked up inside by Gill, lobs it up, and Carr able to get there and finish it.
Yeah, amazing play right there, physical on the defensive end, and great job to catch the ball going up and lay it in, and not bring it down all the way because that could have caused some disruption.
And almost stolen there by Carlston, but his foot was on the line there, and they'll stay with the Mariners. Trying to get it in now. It was Nelson. Trying to move quick. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Pruitt stays with him and misses the easy layup. Ball's on the ground. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Rumson Fairhaven. Stevens picking up, but he loses it. Pruitt has it, and now back up. And I think that one was a timeout taken by Rumson, and head coach Rory Caswell not happy.
Wow.
There's been a lot of contact these last few minutes, and the refs are just letting them have it.
Yeah, there has. There's been a lot of contact, a amount of contact down low, and Coach Caswell is not happy, giving the refs a mouthful.
And I think he might have a case, but he's got to watch himself.
Yeah.
Don't want to get a tech in this situation, up 12 points. Don't want to give this Bulldogs team some new life.
Yeah, I mean, they've been trying to stay and fight back every step of the way, but Toms River North right now has just been too strong, too excellent, too smart, and not letting that pursuit happen.
11 steals for the Mariners this afternoon. And that's been leading to points in transition. We mentioned the points off turnovers, now 21 for the Mariners today, and that's been almost more than half of their points today.
Yeah, definitely. 21 points off turnovers, and you look on the other side, there was a point in time where Rumson College was doing the same thing, committing so many turnovers, but when you look at it, they only have 8 points off turnovers. That's a huge disparity right there, and that just shows you that Toms River North is just taking full advantage of the turnovers and converting on them.
So out of the timeout, Toms River North going to go with Council, Irby Gathers, Kazanowski, as well as Nelson and Baker. Rumson Fairhaven going to start with the ball, 3-high triangle press. As it's going to be with Pasalacqua. Rigby moving it to Carr, and stolen again by Council, but getting it back was Carr. Following the shot, no good, as Carlston's going to commit the foul after missing the shot, and I think that was just a frustration foul for missing an easy one.
Yeah, definitely. That's something you want back. You definitely want to make that layup right there. Definitely frustrated 40-28 in the third quarter, 1:46 remaining.
And it's been a struggling quarter from the offenses in this third quarter as the pass is stolen away. Kazanowski tried to force it. Carr moving baseline. Stevens a three. Rattles out. Rebounds on the ground, and they're just diving for it right now. This is shore basketball at its finest.
Yes, it is, and this is the physicalness that we've always been waiting to watch.
Pasalacqua setting the screen, and a bench timeout. I think they wanted to get those bench guys sitting down.
Wait, whoa. I didn't know that was actually something. You can't stand during a possession?
Maybe if the ball's on that sideline. I don't know the rule on that, but I think the referee just said, hey, guys, take a seat.
Yeah, but that just ruined the great rhythm right there that Rumson was starting to build up. The ball was moving. It was flying around. It was finding open players.
Inbounded now with Pasalacqua. And Rumson desperately needs a bucket. They've been held to 25% from the field in this third quarter. Almost stolen away, and he stepped on the line, and Carr couldn't handle it. And the defense today from Tariq Council has been something special. 3 steals and a block, and he's been cutting off that sideline every time they dribble to him.
Yeah, Carr is not happy at all about that call. You can see that he's still on the court with his hands up in the air with the confused look on his face because he honestly doesn't know what the call is.
And now Shampoo going to talk with the official, and both these coaches have a chance. I think a technical was awarded to Toms River North, and it'll be Owen Baker to shoot him.
Yeah, I think Carr might have gave him a few words, and Coach Champo doesn't even agree with the referee right now.
Wow. I mean, they don't want the players talking to these referees, but I gotta say, Castle's been giving him an earful all day today, and there's been no technicals called on him. Irby gathers the inbound. Bounce pass with Ford. Trying to drive inside, get some elbow pressure, and a foul going up. He'll shoot 2. That is Stanford wide receiver play right there, going into the middle of the defense, trying to catch a pass.
And everything he does, you could just see that he's a football player. You'd be able to tell that from a mile away. Just excellent play right now from Ford.
3-year starter with this Mariners team. And I think you've seen the maturity in the way he's handled this game. He picks his moments really well. A really good defender. Has picked up 2 steals today and a block. And doing whatever this Mariners team asks of him as he hits both at the line. 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go in this third quarter. And now it's a 16-point Toms River lead. Cruz back up top with Pasalacqua. Back to Cruz, blocked away again, and who else but Council?
Oh, and Council's giving him a mouthful, letting it be known that he does this.
Baker moving it back across, and why not? Council's been unreal today, making his 2nd block of the day. And stolen away by Cruz. Fast break, puts it down with one hand. Luke Cruz showcasing the bunnies.
Yeah, that brings up the bench, rises up. We haven't seen that as of late, but still a 14-point lead for Toms River North.
Almost stolen by Irby Gathers, getting recovered, fouled inside, and Irby Gathers will go to the line to shoot 2. And right now, this is a physical game, John. This is what I love, when 2 teams who don't really see each other play in the same conference and diving for loose balls, fouls inside, contact. This has been a special second half.
Yeah, it has, and it just shows you that both teams want to leave here today with a win, with a W. It shows you how hard they're fighting for that W. Even though it is a 15-point lead, it honestly doesn't feel like it because of the intensity that both teams are playing with.
Sean Trinder will hit the bench. Nick Rigby back into the game for Rumson Fairhaven. And it'll be number 14, Garrett Doshek, back in the game for Toms River North. Here comes Rumson Fairhaven as Pasalacqua Tries to get it across, and a turnover again as Carr holding his head. Knew that was the bad decision. Lead now up to 16, which is now the largest of the day for Toms River North as they close out this third quarter nicely. Baker, 3 seconds on the clock. Driving inside at the horn, no good. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. A 16-point Mariner lead as they closed out that third quarter on a nice run, and they held themselves to scoreless the last minute and a half.
I felt like that horn just took forever. You said it perfectly, at the horn, and it went off about like 3 seconds afterwards. But yeah, just an amazing third quarter of basketball right now for Toms River North. Everything's clicking for them. 40% from the field, 15 points in that third quarter. 7 of 7 from at the line, but on the other end, 3 of 10 from the field, 30%. Free throws, 3 of 5 from the field, only 9 points on the quarter. It's been an uphill battle for Rumson so far in this game.
The fact that both these teams only got 10 shots up in that quarter apiece, the defenses have been hounding, and turnovers have become a real issue for both of these teams. Toms River North with 14 and Rumson with 16.
Yeah, I mean, that's incredible. The turnovers really killing Rumson right now. They need to find a way to take care of the ball, put it in somebody's hands that'll really take care of it, and find open players to where they don't have to throw it into the congested lanes.
Out of the third quarter break, it'll be Rigby, Stevens, Gill, Cruz, and Goods. And for Toms River North, it's going to be Nelson, Council, Baker, Kazanowski, and Ford. So let's get this fourth quarter underway. The final frame of the Battle of the Shore. Gill bounce pass over to Rigby. Ford hopping up and down, trying to get in Cruz's face. Backdoor pass, finding Rigby. Some contact up front, no foul call. Rigby again, another take, tips it back up, another chance, no good. Council rebound, tipped again by Gill. And now Toms River's gonna slow it down. Nelson, gonna slow it down, look for his opening, and no need to rush here, Toms River North, no shot clock. So you don't gotta push the pace with the 16-point lead. Rigby, face guard Nelson. Hand off with Ford. Council in the corner. Crosses over. Has a backdoor pass for Kazanowski. And then we'll reset with Ford, and the ball movement right now is fantastic.
Yeah, doing a great job right now trying to find their players, but no one really getting open.
Council with the double team on him, gets over to Baker, and almost a whole minute of game clock has been taken off right now. Council back over with Nelson. And again, they'll reset, and they're just playing keep away. Nelson, floater, no good. And now it'll be out to Stevens. 3-on-2, Stevens to the rim, floater good.
Yeah, great job. The in and out dribble coming downhill from Stevens and floats it up and in with ease.
Lead cuts down to 14. As now the pressure coming from Rumson. Nelson gets it off to Ford. Kazanowski will take it around and back up with Nelson. Council looking for an opening. Gets over to Baker. Corner three. Bottom.
The patience, passing the ball around and finds a wide open player for the corner three. Exactly what you want in this moment right now to continue to just tackle on to the lead and leave this one here with a W.
Rumson's got to work quick. Rigby, pump fakes, layup no good. Goods trying to keep the rebound. He'll stay with the Bulldogs. 5:35 left to go, and it's been a game of keep away to start this fourth quarter for Toms River North, as they are not looking to even shoot the basketball.
Yeah, they're not looking to do that at all, but I mean, it's incredible. They're trying to milk down the clock, and they're doing it at a high rate right now as there's no fouls happening, and they're getting – it's amazing that they're doing this and still getting the best shot off as possible.
Rigby to inbound. Gets it with Gill. Cruz back to Gill again. Oh, great backdoor find, and Rigby finishes. What a pass from Carlston.
Incredible vision right there to get that in for the layup.
And a turnover forced by Rumson Fairhaven, and some new life bred into the Bulldogs. And now substitution coming in. That's going to be Evan Keene checking in for Theo Carlston. And Coach Champeau trying to figure out what's the winning combination down 15.
Yeah, still trying to, and that's what you got to love about these coaches and these teams, still trying to win down 15 with 5 minutes remaining.
Cruz to the rim, but doesn't get the friendly roll, and they'll get 2 shots.
And right there, that could be the starter for it.
It's been Luke Cruz really the whole way. I mean, 9 points, 4 of 9 shooting. He's trying to find his opening on the outside, but he's been doing a lot of damage on the interior. You get the impression that if he can add some more muscle, add some more body weight, he could be someone's recruiting prospect in a few years.
Oh, no, not only that, he'd be scary. Such a scary individual to get on the court with and play. He has the size already, the height, and then to build out that muscle mass around him, that'll be incredible. He'd definitely be on someone's recruiting roster, but it's not only him this game. It's been Goods as well with 9 points, 12 rebounds. He's been on double-double watch, 2 steals, a block. Been playing incredible.
Cruz knocks down the pair, cuts the lead down to 13 with 5:06 remaining in this fourth quarter, and Toms River North is going to take a timeout. And if you're Rory Caswell, John, you're talking to this team right now, what's the message you're trying to get across?
Rory Caswell, I mean, the message I'm trying to get across is continue to hold on to the ball and get the best quality shot. I mean, they're not fouling them. They're not stealing the ball. They're not doing a great job creating turnovers on the other end for Rumson. So continue to do what you're doing and holding the ball, trying to pass it, get to the best player to play around with it a little bit, conserve it, and get the best shot. That's what they've been doing so far. It's been working.
You're going to want to stay with us after this one as Red Bank Catholic takes the floor against SoCal. St. Peter's, my apologies. St. Peter's versus Red Bank Catholic. And for that game, we're going to have a $10 paywall for the rest of the evening. You're going to have 5 more games on the docket. You get to pay $10. It's a great deal. You're going to watch some high-end high school basketball.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. You get Montverde versus St. Rose at the end of this one. So you're not going to want to miss that.
The amount of times that this event before was in Union, New Jersey at Kane University. This is my first time ever being here, partaking in this, and it's been amazing basketball so far to watch.
Yeah, it's only going to get better from here. Baker will inbound with Pruitt. Double team coming, and a steal. Back inside was looking as it's good. It's Theo Carlston off the steal, makes the basket. Now it's an 11-point game. Touchdown throw from Pruitt, trying to find the receiver Ford, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, a little too strong right there for him. Couldn't go catch that one.
Stanford, if you got a quarterback that can throw, he can go chase that one down. 4:50 to go in this fourth quarter, and now Rumson can inbound on this baseline.
He just did.
And a chance to cut it to single digits.
They could definitely do it here right now.
Rigby gets it inside with Stevens. Working on Pruitt. Back outside, Carlston floater off the bank. No good. Bank not open today. It's Saturday. Ford trying to move, and a foul against Gill. And Gill knew he committed the foul, just couldn't help himself from reaching.
Yeah, you couldn't help yourself in that predicament, in that situation. You can't even take your hand out pretty quickly so that they don't see the foul, but right there, definitely won it back.
4:35 left to go. Time is not on the side of the Bulldogs. Irby gathers to inbound. Double team coming. Pruitt bounce passes away. Another trap in the sideline. To Baker in the corner, trying to find Ford. Loses the ball up top, and a turnover as Ford had the look he wanted and just couldn't keep control of the ball.
And right now, Rumson's pushing them out of their comfort zone. They're trying to make quick decisions, quick passes, and you can see the game starting to slow down a little bit for Rumson. It can get scary here.
They're not showing as much pressure on this trap look as the floater rattles home for Carlston, who scored the last 2 baskets for the Bulldogs. Ford trying to go up as Council will slow it down. Ball stripped away.
Wow.
It's on the ground. Pruitt able to recover as he throws it off. It was last touched by Gill. Good play on the sideline by Pruitt.
Yeah, great play, but Gill is not happy about that play right there as he believes that it went out right there on Pruitt.
As substitutions coming in, Nelson into the game as well as Kaznowski. As the inbound to Ford. Ford has trouble, has to get a shot up, and he's fouled. A little bit of contact inside, and they're going to get this one on Rigby.
And Gill can't believe that one as well. As you can see, his hand was up on his head, and he's walking back now because he just does not agree with that call.
And for Rigby, that's his first foul, second on the Bulldogs. First shot from Ford rattles out. As Council now into the game for Kaznowski. Ford knocks down the second, back to a double-digit lead. Carlston moving quickly with Rigby. Moving around top of the key. Inside, Carlston puts it on the ground, now back out. Ball's on the ground, it's lost. Stolen by Toms River North and Nelson. And now a 2-on-2 opportunity, but Baker will slow it down. Nelson inside, a floater high, but he's fouled. And Carlston's going to pick up his 3rd foul, and that's not one you want to commit.
Yeah, and right now he's getting bailed out. That could have definitely easily missed that one. It would have been in their favor. Could have grabbed the rebound and went down, but just stepping up a little too much, catching him on the hand. That's a foul.
Rumson's been on an 8-1 run in the last 2:25. That one is now broken by the free throw by Nelson as Cruz back into the game as well as Pasalacqua. Gill and Stevens will hit the bench. Nelson knocks both down. Back to a 12-point game. 3:30 left to go. Time running out on the Bulldogs. Pasalacqua kicks out. Cruz, corner 3, no good. Outlet pass, able to find Nelson. And he's trying to dribble away. It's stolen by Carlston. Carlston backing down, too strong on the baby hook. Now Baker coming and stolen away again. Another steal from Carr. Kicks it over and a foul and a charge.
Wow. Wow. What a play from Carr.
And now he's down on the floor after the offensive foul. I think he came down wrong on that arm. So now Carr going to be attended to as Champeau also over to talk with him.
That right there is just unfortunate. Risking himself getting the steal right here at the half-court line, taking it all the way and spins before the pass, which was an excellent play and pass, but definitely for their sake, they probably, wanted that to be a blocking foul, man.
And just not capitalizing on those opportunities. 2 steals in the backcourt, opportunities to get a free look at the basket, and they're just not capitalizing down the stretch here.
Yeah, and Carr has been the energizer buddy coming off of this bench for him, and now he's out the game now. Not sure if he's going to be out for the whole rest of the game, but definitely looks to be in a lot of pain.
Carson Mamat will come in his place as Baker will inbound on the baseline. Irby trapped in the corner, has to put it on the ground, almost stolen away by Rigby, and it's going to be stolen away, this time by Mamat. Cruz, 2 high guards, going to get it back inside. It's stolen away by Baker, not the decision that Rigby wanted to make there. Baker working inside, loses track of the ball on a reach-in foul. Going to go against Pasalacqua. And that is his first. Now team's fifth. And now for the rest of this one, Toms River North will be in the bonus.
Yeah, and this with being in the bonus, you could easily put the game away because you could just keep on attacking, keep on getting fouled, and you know you could take charge from there and just continue to add on to the lead. And if they're drilling them like this, that may very well be.
And tough way to go out for Rumson Fairhaven, as they've been playing a really solid brand of basketball. And a little bit about this team and the way they've really risen through a lot of adversity. You lost junior Luke Shore, transferred to Union Catholic. We'll be seeing him a little bit later today as second shot goes in from Baker. And they've had to pivot. They've had to go to different options. Rigby's been a big guy up front, as well as Carr, as a foul on the baseline. It's going to go against Micah Ford, and now having to pivot and go to different players. They've been able to have success, but today come up a little bit short.
Yeah, definitely coming up a little bit short here today. But, I mean, we said it from the start of the game until now. It still never really felt like it was a 14-point lead because of the intensity that they played with the whole game. But just the extra effort that they've been giving in this game, having that never-lose mentality, has been excellent to see.
Council threw it off of Cruz out of bounds. They'll go back with the Mariners as Carlston will check in for Cruz, who likely played his last minute. Played a fantastic game today.
Yeah.
11 points, 4 rebounds, assists, a steal, and a block. As they're going to try to inbound it. That's going to be with Nelson. Nelson pass it over to Council. Putting it on the ground. Double team come and trap. And a foul going to go against Carlston. And 2 shots coming for Council.
Yeah, and he's just going to go to the line and have a chance to drill these free throws to continue to extend the lead.
And if you had to pick a player of the game for me, I know Irby Gathers has 13, leading the way with 8 rebounds, but I think you got to give it to Council. Been all over the floor today, making those hustle plays, getting the steals, getting the blocks. Finished with 4 steals today, which his day is not even done yet. He's still got another 2:20 left.
Yeah, and right there, I definitely agree with you. He's not the leading scorer on the team. That's Gathers with 13 points. But Council, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. Literally the definition of a stat sheet stuffer. And he wasn't even actually going to stat pad. He's just playing his game. That's what his game involves.
Baker, 3 high press for Rumson. And some contact in the backcourt, but it's going to be a timeout taken by Caswell, a 30-second timeout. Just to sort of reset this offense, and game pretty much well in hand, but he's still trying to see if he can secure this team, his team level-headed.
As he should, because, you always want to play down to the last buzzer, to the last second, to the last minute. But just excellent showing right now from Coach, showing that, you know what, the game is still not over.
And we want to remind you that Red Band Catholic and St. Peter's Prep is the next game. If you want to watch that one here on All Abilities Live, NJ Hooper Crew powered by All Abilities Live, you're going to have to pay $10. You get the next 5 games of the night. You get Montverde versus St. Rose, the last game of the night, and you're going to see some pretty high talented prospect. Just want to let you know, if you want to watch the rest of these games, $10 paywall coming up after this one. And with 2:07 left to go, a 15-point Toms River North lead. This one firmly in hand, as they did a great job closing out here in the second half.
Yeah, they definitely did. 55-40, 2:07 remaining in this game. They can definitely hold the ball for as much as they want, get foul calls, but right there, nearly stolen. No, actually a steal right there from
And another foul.
Goods with the steal, getting fouled.
And that one's going to be the 5th on Nelson,
yeah.
So that's his night. And he's going to finish with 2 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block. And what about him? You talk about him coming into today, this Toms River North team, really, point guard. And Coach even said he makes everything run extremely fast, a pass-first guy, and he was doing that a lot today.
Yeah, definitely doing that a lot, and you could just see it in his play. He likes to get everybody involved, and he's going to get his own as well. Just excellent play from this whole team, the whole Toms River North team. They kept their heads held high from the beginning of the game, continuing here tonight.
Final 2 minutes here. at Franklin High School. 3 flies, no good, was from Lake. And now Micah Ford still running with it, trying to beat 3 defenders. Baker's trying to move left. Pasalacqua trying to trap him in the corner. He gets it away, almost the backcourt.
Wow.
What a play by Pruitt. Ford inside, Irby gathers, finishes.
Amazing basketball right there. Pruitt nearly making a half-court violation, and right there, getting the bucket.
And a 3 from way downtown by Rigby, as he has 11. Irby gathers, deflected pass by Rigby. Ford inside, and a foul. Continuing to attack with a minute left on the clock. This Mariners team showing a lot of heart right now.
Yeah, I mean, play until the clock strikes triple zeros, and that's exactly what they're showing here, not giving up. A minute 12 remaining in this one.
As one shot from Ford is good. Only 4 more games for this Toms River North team the rest of the way. On February 4th, so tomorrow, they'll be at the Holy Cross Prep Showcase against Hightstown. And then they play crosstown rival Toms River East on the 13th. Donovan Catholic, a really good program, on the 15th. And they play Shore to close out their regular season on the 19th. So, tough schedule as Ford knocks down the second. Get this back up to 16. Ford again knocking that one out of bounds. And coming up for Rumson Fairhaven the rest of the way. They only got Toms River North now, and they got nothing scheduled the rest of the way. So trying to play for that Shore Conference tournament and then potentially moving to the sectionals after that one. Trinder getting over with Keene. Keene inside. No glass, no problem.
Yeah,
going right at it.
Sweet layup right there. The finger roll finesses it inside. Great play.
Trying to drive inside is Patrick Gallo. Kaznowski moving it down the corner. 3 flies and knocks it down. As that one is Shea. Matthew Shea with the 3-pointer. Last 30 seconds. Rumson still attacking. 3-ball, corner, no good, too strong. Rebounded inside by Kaznowski. And Rumson still not calling the dogs off as Shea will get it inside. And Patrick Gallo will just dribble this clock out. An impressive closeout to this second half as Toms River North is going to beat Rumson Fairhaven 62-45. The defense, unbelievable. 21 turnovers, finishing with 15 steals and 7 blocks.
Yeah, I mean, that's just been the whole game for them. Toms River North, they played excellent defense. They played fast. They disrupted everything that Rumson wanted to do, and it paid off in their favor as they got the win 64-43.
And on the other side for Rumson Fairhaven, they were mounting some comebacks in the second quarter and the latter half of the third quarter. And they put those runs together. It just didn't seem like they were able to sustain those runs because that high press was working to perfection.
Yeah, they fought back, and we've said this multiple times throughout the broadcast that it never felt like it was a 14-point lead, 10-point lead, anything like that, because they just kept on fighting back. They fought back till the very end. However, it just was not enough, and Toms River North just took complete charge.
Tariq Council finishing with 10 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. Another fantastic day for the junior who definitely put himself on the map here at the Metros, and definitely a day you want to do it on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Council, he's literally been doing everything. He got so comfortable to where once he got in his element, once he was blocking those shots, he was stealing. The shots were coming way easier for him. He was grabbing some rebounds, doing a little bit of everything for this Toms River North team. Just an excellent sighting here tonight. So
that's it for us here at the Metros for game number 3. Remember, if you want to watch Red Bank versus St. Peter's Prep, you have to pay $10 here on allabilitieslive.com in order to watch the whole 5 games. You get 5 games for only $10, and you get to see some of the best talent, not just in the state of New Jersey, but in the entire country.
Yeah,
so
I think I'm actually going to go buy that right now. I'm going to go buy it right now to watch it.
I'll do it right now, So we're going to send it over to Luke Sirianni and Vincent Picone for their post-game report of the Toms River North and Rumson final.
Game number 3 is officially wrapped up here at Franklin High School. Toms River finished the job against Rumson. Toms River will go to 15 wins. Rumson will end their season at a 15-5 record. Luke Sirianni, Vincent Pacone bringing you the recap of Game 3. Second half was all Toms River North.
Oh, yeah. Toms River North just took over. We thought coming into this second half, we'd see a little bit of Rumson making some moves to get forward. It looks like both of the coaches really wanted to get that move forward for them, but Rumson just could not get anything going. And from what we've seen, usually the first half doesn't show how good a team can be in the second half, but for this game, the first half showed. That's what Rumson is, and that's what Rumson played as today. It's not a bad thing. It just wasn't good enough to beat Toms River. Toms River, incredibly aggressive down low. They got put at the free throw line a couple times, and that's what really made them the team to watch tonight.
My player of the game is, of course, Sean Irby Gathers, 15 points for Toms River North. For the rest of the night, we got 5 games left. Go to allabilitieslive.com. There's going to be a paywall for a couple dollars. We got lots of talent coming in tonight. Cooper Flag's on the way with Mount Verde to play St. Rose, and many more games to go. For Luke Sirianni and Vincent Pacone, we'll see you soon.